G'day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at Strength Super Saiyan 4 Goku and seeing just how good he is in DBZ Dokkan Battle. This is a 55% Goku, he's been easy aid, and also we're taking a look at him with his new equips. So that's the big difference here. Obviously with him having his new equips being at only 55%, you can only equip 2 of them. So that is something obviously to mention, but overall I still think they will improve him quite substantially. Now Goku is 130% super strength type lead and a 90% extreme strength type lead. He greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes immense damage to the enemy, greatly lowers their defense while raising his defense by 30% for 6 turns. This is pretty good because with 6 turns you can stack up to at least 3 times technically. And if you get any additional super attacks, they can assist you quite a bit. He has attack of 150%, defense of 120%, and has an additional attack of 40% when performing a super attack. He has a medium chance of nullifying the enemy's super attack and countering with tremendous power. He has Super Saiyan, Saiyan Raw, Prepared for Battle, Shocking Speed, Kamehameha, GT, and Fierce Battle as his link sets, and he's on Pure Saiyan's Goku's Family, Kamehameha, Giant Ape Power, Turtle School, Miraculous Awakening, GT Heroes, Bond of Friendship, Accelerated Battle, Battle of Fate, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Bond of Parent and Child, and Earth Bred Fighters. So he's pretty decent. Obviously his 2 new equips that you get from the anniversary battle add on quite a bit. They add on 1600 defense, which is pretty big for Goku. 1600 defense for Goku amounts to, I believe, an additional 16% on his rainbow stats, let alone at his 55% stats. So yeah, I think overall very good. I think Goku's actually quite impressive. I think he's done pretty well. Obviously there's a big thing in terms of like him and Vegeta and where their defense lies. So the thing is, Goku, you're gonna see him get to like 230-ish thousand defense, which is pretty good. Remember, he'll raise his defense again with that final super, so you're looking at like 270-ish K at 55%, which isn't bad. I think it's pretty decent for the time where that he was in. To be at 55% and to hit 270k defense after super was pretty good. One thing that was also very impressive is the attack stats. So he can hit some very impressive attack stats. We're looking at 6 millions, 7 millions, and regardless of what someone might say, 55% units that hit 7 million attack stats are pretty good, even if they are easy aid. Now the thing with Goku and Vegeta, much like most SS4 units, is they rely a lot on raw defense. Most normal SS4 units, if we're looking at like the SS4 LRs, if we're looking at the SS4 Duo, they all kind of rely a little bit on raw defense and then rely on that ability for them to kind of counter, and that counter and nullification is a bit of a hit or miss. It's 30% for Goku, which is decent, but when it doesn't proc, it's pretty bad. When it does proc, it's awesome. And the thing is, when units fire their super attacks, the nice thing now is that it used to count as an evasion. They've changed it so it's a nullification into a dodge, which means that at the end of the day, there is at least the ability for it to proc in pretty much all content. And I think that's pretty important. I think it's good. I think it gives them a much needed flexibility. And so I do think there is kind of a level of decent performance from both him and Vegeta. I just think at the end of the day, Goku does feel a bit better than Vegeta. Vegeta technically can hit higher-ish defense after a additional super as a 100% unit, but Goku feels a lot more consistent. Consistently better attack stats, consistently better defense start of turn, and it just feels a little bit better than Vegeta. Now, obviously, comparing them 55% to 100% is a little bit difficult. I think Goku is pretty good for a 55% unit. Yes, his defense is not going to be super duper high. He's not going to tank supers from anyone. But 270k is not bad, all things considered, considering he didn't get a single additional super attack. And yeah, I think overall he's a pretty good unit. I do think obviously you want dupes in him. That one single dupe's going to change him a lot. You know, it changes him from 270k to like 320k defense, and that's, you know, a big change. It is a big change. You know, you can't deny that. But yeah, I think Goku overall is pretty good. Link set wise, he's got your standard kind of Super Saiyan 4 link set. You know, things to prioritize being Saiyan Raw, which is huge for Super Saiyan 4 units. GT, which is very, very strong link. Super Saiyan, super common. Prepared for battle, super common. Kamehameha, super common. And Fierce Battle, super common. You want to prioritize getting, hopefully, both Saiyan Raw and GT. If you can't get either of them, then Saiyan Raw. And if you can't get Saiyan Raw, get GT. So try and grab one of those two, and then just grab the others from whatever you can. Shocking Speed, decent link. Kamehameha, decent link. Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, Super Saiyan. These are all common enough to be really, really solid options that should be pretty easy to proc. You know, you shouldn't really have an issue obtaining a unit that has Super Saiyan and Prepared for Battle as a link set. I don't think that's, you know, distinctly difficult to do. In terms of everything else, I think yeah, I think overall Goku's pretty good. Link leveling wise, he does gain quite a bit. Saiyan Raw 10% defense, GT 10% attack and defense, Shocking Speed 5% defense, Prepared for Battle 5% defense, Fierce Battle, Kamehameha Super Saiyan give you your standard 5% attack increases. So it's really Saiyan Raw and GT where things get a little bit crazy, and if you add those into Shocking Speed and Prepared for Battle, then he really starts to look really, really good. But yeah, overall I would say Goku is a pretty solid unit. I do think he's still a really, really good pickup for a lot of players. Yes, with his new equips, yes, with his EZA, but still at the end of the day, I think he's a lot of fun. And yes, he may not be absolutely dominant at the top tier of content, but he's going to be able to help you with a lot. Like, he's going to chew up Realm of the Gods events, he's going to chew up SBRs and ESBRs, he's going to chew up things like LGE GT, you know, he's going to do a lot. But that's it from me, bye.